This one just got nailed.
Good looking fish. So we're gonna take them home. The new Trailer Park Boys Deeecent hot sauce.
What's up, guys? It's cold out here. So I'm out here camping, and I'm gonna throw a couple rods out and see if I can catch something. Just gonna throw out some worms and some dip bait, see if we can hook into some catfish or bullhead or really whatever will bite it out there while I camp out. It's supposed to be pretty cold tonight, and I think it's supposed to start snowing in the middle of the night, so we'll see how this turns out. But I'm gonna get these rods rigged up and see if I can catch some fish. I don't have a lot of confidence here, but this is the lake that I have caught my personal best catfish at, channel cat, which really isn't saying much because it was like an 8-pounder. But I've never caught anything else out of here but a catfish or a bullhead. No bass or anything like that, but I've seen bass caught. Okay, bring that back. I've caught one tiny little crappie and a few tiny bluegill, like tiny 3-inch bluegills and like a 6-inch crappie. And this lake was all down this year. If you can see the way the vegetation is on the bank here, it's just gotten back to full pool. This was all just recently under. They were doing some work on the north end of this lake, improving some wildlife habitat and hunting area and stuff like that. So it just got back to full pool, and we're gonna toss some lines out there and see if I can catch anything. Stay tuned. All right, so I've got a big blob of worms and a circle hook on this one, and I'm just running a, oh, what is it? It's an Eagle Claw catfish rig. I think I've got another one in here somewhere. There we go. So I'm running one of these Eagle Claw catfish rigs, 3/4 ounce on this one. And that's just a light action, not light action. That's a medium action Abu Garcia Vengeance with an Abu reel on it. And then on this one, I've got this set up with dip bait, running the triple S channel cat bait, and that's an ugly stick catfish rod straight from the store. So I'm gonna get these chucked out and see if I can catch something. Not the direction I wanted to send that, but it'll work. Casting skills are on point today. Set that down just like that, and bring the bells with me. All right, we've got the rod sent out there. So you can see somebody's been out here throwing carp back on the bank. Oop, there's another one. Right down there. Oh, I see another one. Right there. So, obviously there's a few carp in here. I don't think they're going to eat anything that I'm throwing out right now, but they might hit those worms, I guess. I don't know. There's another one. They all seem to be pretty small. Oh, wow. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's a mirror. That's a mirror. 7. I could probably just keep walking down the bank here. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's kind of ridiculous. I don't think those guys died of natural causes. It's kind of bogus. You know, I get people don't like them around here. In some places, people love these kind of fish. It is kind of a bummer to see that mirror, though. I've never, that's honestly the first one I've ever seen in person, and it's a dead one, but I'm just gonna stand over here and see what I can catch. I didn't bring a chair with me, so I'm gonna sit on the step for the back of the truck here, since it's so high off the ground, and just watch these rods and see if anything happens. I don't, like I said, I don't have very high expectations for anything to come of this, but we shall see. Stay tuned. A little bit chilly out here today. Don't think we're gonna have much luck, but it's only been soaking for a little while, so. Oh, we got something. We got something for sure. This is the dip bait. It's a little kitty. It's a decent sized catfish. Right? Yeah, boy. Well, I mean, it ain't big, but we caught a channel cat. So now I got to get this hook out of his mouth. All right, guys. So I caught a nice little channel kitty. He's got that treble hook down his throat. So I'm going to throw him in the cooler and I'm going to take him home and cook him up. I guess one fish is good enough for a catch and cook video, right? He's a decent size. Oh, I bet he's a good pounder. It's a good looking fish. So we're gonna take him home. My wife, who was recording here, asked me what was spiky on him because she doesn't really know. So it's this fin here and the ends of these two fins. These are fine. They're nothing to worry about. And a lot of people confuse that this is what you need to worry about. But it's just the end of these are spiky. And honestly, this one is big enough to where these aren't too bad. As they get older, they get worn down and you don't have to worry about it too much. If he hit you hard, he'd probably still stick it in you, but it's the little ones you really have to worry about. They get pretty wily. So I'm gonna get this guy off this hook here. I might just have to cut the line because he's got that thing past his throat. But we're gonna take him home, we're gonna cook him up. So stay tuned for a catch and cook. All right, so I couldn't get that hook out of that guy's throat, and it was a treble hook. But I've got these other dip bait rigs that just have a regular hook on it. So I'm gonna tie this on and see if we can have some luck with this guy. It might actually hold the dip bait better. And honestly, I was surprised. That dip bait's been sitting there. I haven't touched it since I started. So it's probably been out there for over an hour at this point. So the fact that something still hit it, you'd think most of that stuff would be dissolved, but it wasn't. So it's not a bad thing. All right, I've got some more dip bait strung up on here on just a regular hook now. It's not a circle hook or a treble hook, it's a straight shank hook. And I'm gonna shove this back out there. See if I can get something else to bite. Like I said, I'm really surprised how long that was out and still got hit. Not really where I wanted to put it, but it'll work just fine. This one just got nailed, but I don't think it's on there anymore. Oh yeah, it is. Is it still on? Oh, I think so. Oh. Let's get him through all this junk here. It's probably about the same as the last one we caught. Well, we've got two kitties. I'm gonna keep this one too, even if I can get this hook out. I am gonna keep the second one. So, you hear him? I'm gonna get him off and throw him in the cooler here. All right, guys. Well, we managed to catch another one. As you can see, he's bleeding a little bit. I'll turn him around. I'm not too worried about the blood. I got him right in the gill, but he's coming home with me, so I'm not too concerned about it. I might set him in the water and try to let some of that blood come out, but we've caught two channel cats now. We got both of them on the dip bait. The worms have gotten hit, but they have not actually hooked up with anything. So yeah, he's bleeding pretty good, but we're gonna get him thrown in the cooler and he'll be online for that catch and cook also. I was only going to take the one, and I was getting ready to just take a picture with it now, and this one down almost took my rod in the water, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so we've made it home. I've got the catfish cleaned up, and these have been chilled in the refrigerator for quite a while now. It's actually the next day. So we're gonna cook up some catfish fillets here. We've got the best ingredient right here. The new Trailer Park Boys Deeecent hot sauce. So we're gonna put this on the fillets first and set up like an egg wash, and then we're gonna roll them in our seasoning here and put them right into the fryer. So I need to get some oil up in the pan here and get that turned on. Don't think we're gonna need, we're just gonna coat the bottom basically. Don't need a ton in there. I'll get that cranked on. All right, so I don't want to use all the hot sauce, so I'm gonna use this kind of sparingly, but we're gonna get them dipped in there. Actually, I'll dump this out. So we're just gonna roll them in this, like I did the last ones here. Might as well just use all of that because there ain't much left. Throw that over there. It smells really good. It's like a whiskey flask bottle. If you guys are hearing that timer, I've got some macaroni and cheese cooking in the oven here. All right. Normally when we make catfish, we cut our fillets up because we've got other people here eating, but should have got a bigger bowl or like a pan to set these down in instead of dipping them in here, but that's good. Get a good coating of that on. I think our oil's heated up enough, but we shall see. Probably could have been a little bit warmer. There we go. Do we have enough room in there? Yep. All right. I have cooked with fish the same way with Frank's hot sauce and then some Red Devil, and it's been pretty good. So figured we'd give this hot sauce a try. When I saw it on the market, I had to have it. Ready to flip or not? Maybe a spatula would have been a better idea, I don't know. Screwing this up, ladies and gents. Yeah, it's crispy. I can't do it. Knock the flake off. It'll be all right. All right, so let's see what this sauce is all about. It's made by Coney Island Saucery. This is bottle number 1160. I don't know what the limited edition run was. But let's see what it says. It's Deeecent hot sauce. It's a Louisiana-style garlic-forward hot sauce with a silky texture and the right amount of heat. Made with fresh, all-natural ingredients and made by hot sauce fans for hot sauce fans. Pairs well with greasy burgers, chicken fingers, pepperoni, scrambled eggs, or any food you want to make Deeecent. So, I don't know if there's any better hot sauce on the market. These are looking pretty good. Getting nice and crisped. Give them about another minute. All right, I think these guys are done. Try to get them out of here without burning myself. Oh yeah, that looks good. Smells great. We're gonna give these a few minutes to cool down. We're gonna get our plates made, and I'll give you guys a taste test. All right, so we've got our plate made up here. Got our catfish fillets with our Deeecent hot sauce, some macaroni and cheese, oven baked mac and cheese, and some coleslaw. And we've given it a little bit of time to cool off, so I'm gonna give this a try. It's been a few months since I've had any catfish. It's pretty good. It's tangy. It is like a Louisiana style hot sauce. Kind of sweet and tangy. The meat's good. They've crisped up nicely. I should have taken 2 of them and double dipped them. Got a little bit more thickness on the breading, but that's really good. If you guys have the opportunity to try to get some of this sauce, I'd recommend picking it up, especially if you like Frank's and things like that. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with these guys in any way. It's just awesome that they came out with this stuff. So I had to pick it up. I'm a big fan of their show. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the catch and cook. Drop a comment down below on how you like to cook your catfish, or how you like to, if there's a way you'd like to see me cook some fish in the future, I'd be happy to try it out. I really appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit.